You can feel it in the air, that New Year's surge. It's palpable, isn't it? There's something so refreshing about the first week of January. So we are celebrating that this week on Studio 5. We're inviting KSL friends to share a time they personally benefited from a fresh start. Host of KSL Radio's Inside Sources, Boyd Matheson, is here to share. Great to see you, friend.
Good to see you. Happy New Year.
I really love this question. In fact, I've been thinking, I don't have an answer yet, but I've been thinking how I might answer it, and I'm curious how you would. A time of fresh start made a positive direction or shift in your life.
Yeah, so fresh starts are really interesting. Sometimes we get a fresh start after we've achieved some great goal. We're on top of the mountain and we see, oh, there's something new, so we get a fresh start and we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a fresh start because we've been on a plateau for a while, and also we say, okay, now's the time we go. But the one we often don't talk about is the fresh start after a big fall. When you're stuck down in the valley. And this is one of those that I learned very far away. This was about 25 years ago. I was in Malaysia on the island of Penang, and I was there to do a leadership conference. And as I drove into the hotel, I saw this big mountain off in the distance, and I don't know about you, I love to be on top of a mountain at sunrise.
Feels good.
I don't do camping. Anything below a Marriott is technically camping at our house.
Okay.
But I figured out what time I'd have to leave to be up there to see the sunrise. So I get up middle of the night, it's dark, I start making my way up the mountain. I'm joined by two monkeys along the way.
Oh my gosh.
So I make my way up there, get up to the top. Not sure what the monkeys did once we got to the top, but I got there just as the sun was coming up.
Okay.
And it was the most breathtaking, fresh start moment. I could see the entire island and then just 30,000 shades of blue and green just reflecting. And it was just one of those magical moments.
Yeah.
And I stayed up there, I soaked that in, and then, of course, it was time to go back to reality.
Yeah.
I had to go back into the valley, and I had to go to work.
Yeah.
And so I very reluctantly made my way back down. But that night, when I got to my hotel room, they had done the turn-down service. That's how you know you're not camping.
Nice,
Mint
nice.
on the pillow. But there was also this great quote. Because sometimes we ask about fresh starts. Why? Why keep climbing? Why
Sure.
start over? Why New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
And it had this beautiful quote that is, to me, the epitome of why we get fresh starts. And this is what it says. It says, why climb? What is above knows what is below. What is below does not know what is above. One climbs and one sees. One may descend and see no longer, but one has seen.
Oh my
And there's an
goodness.
art to conducting yourself into lower regions of life by the memory of what you saw higher up.
Above. Yes. Yes.
And that's the fresh start to me, is sometimes when you get knocked down into that valley, the fresh start is just remembering when you were functioning at your best, when you did have that achievement at work, or you had a great moment with your family or your spouse.
Right.
And sometimes we need to remember those fresh starts moments, sometimes day to day.
To dig us up and dig us out. And it's okay to use that momentum of what happened then to
right.
propel you forward into what needs to happen now.
Exactly.
That was like a movie ending that day. I mean, we
It
don't know
was
what happened to the monkeys, but the note on the pillow perfectly
It was perfect ending.
summarized.
My kind of camping.
I love that you shared that. Thank you so much, Boyd. The fresh start. We're going to kick the conversation over to you. We want to know, when did a fresh start make a difference in your life? Go to our website and share your story with us at studio5.ksl.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage and click the Fresh Start contest box. Enter by January 9th for the chance to win a Serenoni blanket. That's valued at $100. We have 5 of them to give away. Winners will be selected at random, and we will announce all 5 winners on January 12th. Can't wait to hear your fresh start story as well.